Hey guys, Tyoxy here, and I'm bringing you guys my 1,000 subscriber Q&A video. On Twitter, I asked you guys to tweet me questions using the hashtag Tyoxy1K, or I also made a video, and it's private now, but like saying you could leave comments on that video for questions. So, in this video I'm gonna have a mixture of tweets and comments. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it. The first question comes from Dibs Kaga. He asks, does it surprise you how far you've come from when you first started YouTube? Yes, as I said in my video I uploaded yesterday, my how and why I got into YouTube, I didn't really expect it. It's only 1,000 subscribers. People will say, that's a lot, and it is a lot of people. I am very, thankful for all you guys, but compared to, I guess you could say, the bigger YouTubers, I haven't really came a long way. I don't know how to explain it, but yes, it does surprise me. I didn't even really expect to, if you asked me a year ago, do you think you would ever get 1,000 subscribers, I probably would say no, because I just didn't really expect it. This next question comes from Nate, and he asks, what other type of videos do you have planned for the future, and do you expect to continue YouTube for a long time? So for the first question, what other videos do you have planned for the future? Mostly it's just lots of I want to do lots of more IRL videos now that I have this new camera. Well, technically it's my dad's, but now that we have this camera, I want to do a lot of more just real life videos, videos like this, and just as I said, I've repeated it a few times already, but IRL videos. And I'm probably gonna still stick with the Call of Duty cut comms here and there. I want to do lots of more series based videos rather than just me talking and making a cut com, because those, in my opinion, yeah, it can be enjoyable for some people, but at the same time it's getting a little repetitive now. And the second question, do you expect to continue YouTube for a long time? Yes, I want to do YouTube for, as long as I can. Eventually, even if I do get, I guess you could say, bored of gaming, I'm still gonna be doing real life videos. This next question comes from Dizer, and he asks, can you phase up with your family? I think this picture may answer your question. Another question from Dizer, he asks, where do babies come from? They come from the womb. This next question comes from Kaiyo, and he asks, what size banana do you prefer? This size. Reapster asks, if you could be a supernatural creature, what would you be? Or what would it be? But I'd probably be a vampire, because I think vampires are cool. I was a vampire actually for Halloween when I was 8 or 9. But yeah, it would probably be a vampire just because, as I said, I think they're pretty cool. This next one comes from Nikos, and he asks, how did you realize you can do the pretzel and when? And if you guys are unfamiliar, what do you mean do the pretzel? Just a little backstory. I'm just gonna have a picture on the screen right now. That's me doing what's called the pretzel. I'm probably gonna make a whole video about it on just the origin of it and how it all came to where it is now. But to be honest, how did I realize that I can do that? I just kind of tried it one day, and one thing led to another, and it worked. So yeah. Kaiyo asks, do you think you will ever make a presentation to your class about trickshotting or COD related? Hashtag cringe god. I actually would love to, just because I think it would be entertaining, because lots of people at my school know that I do YouTube and I do Call of Duty stuff and trickshotting, so I feel it wouldn't be as awkward because they would already be familiar with it. So I feel maybe one day, by the end of my time at high school, I may make a presentation about something Call of Duty related, and I will make sure to record it, because that is something I would I want to forget. Zeca asks, how are you so flexible? I really don't have a complete answer to that. I did do gymnastics when I was really young for 1 or 2 little sessions, and then I didn't like it, so my mom pulled me out. But yeah, how am I so flexible? I don't really know. ATM says, do you think my videos are enjoyable? Heart, Pretzel Boy, congrats on 1K once again. Thanks ATM, I really appreciate it. And yes, I do think your videos are enjoyable. Keep up the great work with your content, man. Revoke You asks, have you ever looked at someone weird that made them smell a funny color? No. At President Kanye W asks, on a scale of 1 to the moon, how many colors can you count in the alphabet? Green. Chandler asks, what do you think about this picture? Knowledge. It's Struck asks, are you going to make videos with your subs? And yes, I do think I will. you know, lots of like kind of open lobby stuff, and you know, I do want to try to get back into like streaming, so you know, like I can make, you know, just lots of stuff with subs, because I like interacting with people and making collaboration type videos, because I just think it's fun. My sister asks, what is your favorite song ATM? So probably, to be quite honest with you, I really don't know. I don't really have a favorite song. I don't have favorite songs. I guess you could say the new Logic album has some nice music. You know, it does, but I don't know. Alex asks, what got you into YouTubing? Well, Alex, I made a video about it yesterday. You can check it out. But to make a long story short, I was just experimenting with stuff. Zalkin asks, have you ever solved a Rubiks Cube? And will you ever consider becoming a full-time Rubiks Cube solver? First of all, I just want to say, anyone who can solve Rubiks Cube, you are amazing, because that, like, I feel like that's pretty impressive. And it's actually funny that, like, you know, you ask this question, because recently my brother just bought a Rubiks Cube, and you know, like I can do stuff. Like, I've never been able to solve one, but I mean, I don't know, I'm not even gonna try. But to answer your question, no, I've never solved one, and I don't think I ever will, because it's pretty complicated. Uplink Trev asks, who's your favorite teacher at school? I'm curious. Also, who's your favorite YouTuber at the moment? So favorite teacher at school, I'm not gonna really name any names. I'm just gonna say that my like ENS teacher, if you guys don't know what ENS is, it's basically PE. But my PE teacher, he's probably my favorite teacher. I'm not gonna, you know, say any names just because. But yeah, and then for the YouTuber part, I know people are gonna be like, oh, your favorite YouTubers are FaZe members and stuff, but like I enjoy like FaZe Blaziken, Adapt, and Justin Escalona. He makes some enjoyable vlogs, as well as Casey Neistat. And also, like, you know, all my friends that like make videos and stuff, those are pretty nice too. Scoops asks, who should be president? Be logical, don't say Kanye, dude's nuts. First of all, I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna say anything like that, because I think those are like stupid when like people say stuff like that. I don't know. But I personally, don't get mad at me, but I'm not a fan of Kanye West, and you know, I'm not gonna say D's nuts. And you know, back to the question, who should be president? I don't really want to talk about politics and stuff like that, and I really don't know who I'd really truly want to be a president. Next question from my brother, he asks, what are your thoughts on YouTube and Call of Duty? I'm not really sure what he means by like what your thoughts are on it, because it's a pretty vague question, but you know, I think maybe he means like on my YouTube channel and on just Call of Duty in general. So YouTube, you know, I love doing it, and Call of Duty wise, you know, I do think that like maybe in 2 years or so, it's not going to be as big as a franchise as it is now, but I feel like Call of Duty is always going to be there, you know, for a few more years at least. My brother also asks, do you wish Logic, The Weeknd, and Fetty Wap can make an album together? You know, it's never gonna happen. Those are actually my 3 favorite artists at the moment, and I feel like even if they made a song or like something like that, that'd be really cool. You know, as I said, I doubt that's ever gonna happen. Logic, The Weeknd, and Fetty Wap, you know, those 3, those are, I don't know, I just feel like they would be cool together, but you know, it's obviously never gonna happen. Okay guys, we're almost done. My sister asks, what would you think you would do without Call of Duty or YouTube? Would you hang out with me more? Do you think you'll ever get as big as PewDiePie? Please don't actually be him, because he is annoying, but you know what I mean. Yes, he is pretty annoying. I'm not a fan of PewDiePie. Sorry, don't leave hate. And you know, then just her. Without COD, I would just play other games. There's plenty of other games that I do enjoy out there besides COD. And without YouTube, if it's more, what would I do without watch videos, or like without like if YouTube existed, I probably would still watch TV a lot more, and probably Netflix and stuff like that, because I watch YouTube like a lot more than, like I don't even watch TV anymore. And if I like personally didn't do YouTube, then I feel like I probably would still be trickshotting and doing stuff like that, but I just wouldn't be posting it, and I probably would hang out with you a lot more. Oh, and also the last one, do you think I'll ever get as big as PewDiePie? Maybe one day. We'll just have to wait and see, right? Okay, the final question comes from Trepa. He asks, if Black Ops 3 or Call of Duty in general dies off, would you still do YouTube? If Black Ops 3 dies off, yes, because, you know, as I said, there's other Call of Duties. You know, people are wanting to see the next gen Call of Duties only, like Ghost, Advanced Warfare, and Black Ops 3, and I'm fine with doing that. I'm fine with going to other CODs, and I'm fine with, you know, playing other games. And if, what was the other part? Call of Duty in general. Call of Duty, as I just said, there's lots of other games. So yeah, I probably will always be doing YouTube, as I mentioned previously, towards the beginning of this video. I want to do it as long as I can because I enjoy doing real life stuff. I feel like I've said that phrase so many times in this video. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video. I answered majority of the questions I got. Sorry if your question wasn't answered. I did mention that I wasn't going to be answering all of them. I was just choosing some. And this probably was a longer video, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment down below if you guys enjoyed it. Thanks again for 1,000 subscribers. I know I've said that a lot recently. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.